Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. Good night. Good afternoon, or whatever your location is on this planet Earth. I know I didn't say it in order, but I just want to talk real quick. Ain't gonna be long. We'll talk about this uh relationship status problem, and it's a concept. It's a all around the world right now. It's a big conflict. It's a big question. It's a lot of people that want to know what's going on when it comes to men and women in relationships. Because you look at the statistics, stat sheets, there's a lot more people that's single, divorced, or, than it is than people just coming together and saying, hey, let's build together in a marriage, sacred marriage, and let's be clear, y'all. When I say marriage, I'm talking about between man and woman, not woman and woman, man and man. I stand on that. Don't deviate. Not judging nobody. Hey, just saying this is God's standards. But let's deal with man and woman. Okay? What we're dealing with right now in this land and all over the globe, it's not a shortage of men. It's not a shortage of women. It's a shortage of rites of passage. What is rites of passage? That's the thing to turn you into a man and a woman. There's no shortage of males. There's no shortage of females, matter of fact. Because when you become a man, you put away childish things. Same way with women too. Just because you have genitals, male and female genitals, don't make us automatically reaching other levels. It don't take us to automatically being a man or a woman. You got to develop through the mind. With that being said, I hear this all the time, and y'all hear it. A lot of women, and I'm not attacking the women. I'm just addressing what's going on. I hear a lot of women saying there's no good men. There's no good men. Let me explain something. There's power in words. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. So to all the women that, go to church or read the Bible or just believe in God, we can't, if you believe in God, you got to believe that aspect of it. He told us life and death is in the power of the tongue. We got to watch our mouths. So if we speak and there is no good men or there's no good women, think about exactly what you're gonna get. No good men, no good women. You said it. It manifested perpetually, man. Now, with that being said, we gotta understand there's what you call the law of attraction. Whatever you want, whatever you desire, you can say it's, seek the kingdom first, seek God first, and He will give you the desires of your hearts. With that being said, there are many good men. There are many good women out here. But God loves us so much that He ain't gonna give it to us, that blessing to us, until we deal with some internal problems. Straight up. A lot of us need therapy, man. And it's okay to do it. It's okay. A lot of people that say they don't need it, they're the main ones that need it. Even therapists get therapy. Hey, because you got to think about what we went through in this life, period. Especially as melanated people. We went through all type of things that separated us, exploited us, and degraded us, man. You don't think that's continuing in a mind cycle process, man? You don't think it's a ripple effect? Come on, man. That's affecting touching all levels of us, man. We just trying to get it right, for the next generation. Now, when I say law of attraction, we automatically gonna attract what we are, consciously or subconsciously. We are automatically. It don't change. So if we want something great, we got to be great. If you want some ain't crap, ain't crap. We know what we are, man. We can't hide that from ourselves, man. Seriously, we know we got some issues that need to be worked on, or maybe we ain't paying attention to it. We got to be accountable. For one, we have to be accountable for who we are and what we do, and be, and not beat ourselves down because we have to see it. We got to see our problems so we can lay it out on the table, so we can deal with it and not act like it ain't there. A lot of us dealing with some issues from the past, man. It could be through relationships, old relationships. It could be from your childhood, family members. Maybe something happened to you. See, we all got traumas and triggers, man. Straight up. And sometimes if we don't deal with the trauma, when we face with adversity, it reminds us of that trauma. We are stuck at that age level of mentality, that mental age level of how to deal with it if we didn't deal with it properly to get, master it so it don't dominate us, man. Straight up. So therefore, we go into the next relationships with that pattern, man. God loves us so much that he ain't gonna give us that blessing to mess it up. He's like, deal with that first. I got the blessing on the other side, but you deal with that right there first. I'm not gonna let you taint it. You need a good man. I know y'all women need a good man. Hey, I know dudes need a good woman. Straight up. Nothing wrong with that. That's what we here for, man. Anybody running around talking about, I just want to be by myself. I'm happy being single. Man, if you have to put it out on display that you're happy being single, you're lying. Why you have to tell the world that you're happy being single? Who you fooling? Nobody, man. You telling it to yourself and put on the front. Man, he made man for woman, woman for man. Adam and Eve. Come on, man. He said it's not good that man be alone. We need each other. It's about kingdom, man. And it's more than what you do down there. It's more than what you do with your genitals, man. It's bigger than that. See, the problem is we get so used to knowing if we good and match each other down there more than up here. Like you say, we get along laying down but not standing up. We have to not be so quick to jump in the sack, because that's when you get blinded by the booty. Straight up. You won't even see the red flags. All you know is, man, she do that thing though. Man, he do that thing though. That you ain't seeing, hey, but y'all don't even like each other. So we gotta take our time. We gotta take our time to see what's in that mind before we get blind. If not, be another Maury Povich show. Jerry Springer. It continues. Let's break the cycle, man. Check us out. Boaz was a great king, man. A great king. And there was a lady called Ruth. They got together. Let's look at the process. It says, when man finds a wife, he finds a good thing, right? But that don't mean he was looking. That don't mean he was out searching and looking for her. Let me find her. Let me find a good woman. No. Boaz found Ruth when he was in his purpose. He was busy in his purpose, man. She found him. Law of attraction. And check this out. Ruth wasn't no joke. Ruth was a real one. Ruth started out working in the field. She was a helper in the field, to the point where she bossed up till she had servants. And she sent a servant out because she heard about this man named Boaz that had his stuff together. They came back with a good report that he got a great reputation. Okay, so instead of just jumping in the sack and getting right at him, what she go do? She go get at him and be like, okay, I see your reputation in front of me. Papers look good, numbers look good, but you know what? I'm coming to person to ask hard questions. That's what I'm coming to do. Not get with you in the sack, not hook up, no sneak leak, none of that. Hey, I gotta know what's up top. This ain't no one night stand. This ain't none of that. Hey, what's going on in here? Because we gotta understand there's a real thing called soul ties, man. And we don't want soul ties with just anybody, man. You know, soul ties with the right people, with the right souls, with the right spirit. How you gonna know that if you ain't asking hard questions? Like Ruth did. Ruth asked hard questions, and she was like, okay, your reputation exceeds. So they end up, getting married and made an empire, man. We are missing chances of building empires because we too busy we worried about the small things, man. The sex and all that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great when it's with the right person. It's gonna be explosive. The chemistry and all that's gonna be there. And check it out, everybody talk about chemistry. Think about it. When you got elements, when you mixing elements that ain't supposed to mix up right, it blows up in your face. They call it a chemical reaction. So of course it'll be explosive. It could be explosive with the wrong person. It'll blow up in your face. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta take our time, man. Take our time, see what's in that mind before we get blind. And then you have to end up, because you gotta think about it. Every bad relationship started out good. Never would have hooked up if y'all didn't have something y'all thought y'all had in common. That's the reason why I heard it. The reason why it blew up in the face is because you didn't pace. We didn't pace. I'm guilty. Straight up. This is coming from experiences. Not just me reading out a book and saying, hey, I think I know better. No, it comes from experiences. And to give out, to other people so we can grow. The more we know, the more we grow. So I'm just saying this to say, man, take our time, man. Law of attraction. What you want, you got to be it first. I'm out, y'all. Exodus Effect. You like this type of vibe? Like, share, and subscribe, man.